Enlightenment doesn't happen in your head. I think this is one of the most basic misconceptions that we have. We want to shut our eyes and go in to find spirituality. But spirituality and enlightenment is us blending with everything else. One of the best tricks you can do to fool your mind out of your preconceptions about enlightenment is to start realizing that there are enlightened people everywhere, that this is actually your nature. So today I would like to introduce a man named Tiokasin Ghosthorse. He is a Native American Cheyenne musician and speaker. And down in the link of this, in the description of this video, I'll have a link to a video that he's done lately. It's called Consciousness Comes from the Earth. And in that, he is talking about a foundational reality. When he was a young boy, he was raised in the traditional way. And the foundational reality that he was given was blending in with the earth, that he was not separate from everything. So unlike us in the modern world, we're taught that we're separate from everything and we have to stand apart from everything, and that we can use the world and we can use other people, and that, consumerism grows out of this. So he's talking about a foundational reality. Non-duality teachings, enlightenment teachings tell us that even if we weren't raised in this foundational reality, we can step back from the conditionings that we've been given and find a place of silence and awareness where the conditionings don't have that strangling hold that they usually seem to have. We all have this place right there inside us all the time. It's always there inside you. Just like Ghosthorse is talking about, when you were a little tiny baby, you were just one with everything. And then we're raised with a series of just deep traumas that break us apart. But we can go back to this foundational place because this is our being. And a really good way to think of this is that this doesn't come from above. We think of spirituality as coming from above and descending on us, right? Or we think of spirituality as something in our heads, but it doesn't. This comes from the earth. So think of it more as coming up from your foundation, where you sit and where you be. And even more than that, we aren't on the earth. We're in the earth. Gravity holds us down. We are literally a part of gravity. We are a part of air. Air makes our life happen. We are a part of water. Our bodies are full of water. The sky is above us. The earth is below us. The wind comes through us. The sun shines on us. We are particles that are totally blended in with all of these things. And even our science tells us that. E equals mc squared. Energy changes into matter, and matter is energy. And nothing can ever get lost because we are intricately dissolved inside this earthness that is our life. So I'm going to start having a series of videos each week where I'm pointing to awakened people that are just living here naturally on the earth. So start seeing them everywhere. And what that will do is instead of you walking around, I'm trying to figure out non-duality, I'm a separate being, I'm trying to figure out how to be um, enlightened. Instead of that separateness as your foundation, you are going to start walking around through an enlightened humanity. And you're going to start seeing enlightened people everywhere. There are just awake people everywhere speaking to us. Sometimes maybe they're just making your sandwich, making your coffee. You don't know. Or maybe they're not fully enlightened, but everybody's just on the verge, right? You are on the verge. So start listening to all these people. The more you do it, like the more you listen to my videos, the more it just kind of starts dissolving that crust where you've been told you're separate, you're told you're separate. Because I'm sitting here saying you are part of everything. And the crust is easy to come off. And I tell you it over and over and over again. It will come up from the earth. It will come into us from the air, blending us into everything so that we can become the real, honest, true human beings we were meant to be.